got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. I've got a song that I sing, I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. Lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? Life is a beautiful thing, as long as I hold the string. I'd be a silly so and so if I should ever let it go. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I am in love. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair, it never will go so well. But why should I try to resist when, baby, I know so well I've got you under my skin. I would sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, you fool, you will never win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin, 'cause I've got you under my skin. Sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats and it yells in my ear. Don't you know, you fool, you ain't never gonna win. Use your mentality, step up, wake up to reality. And each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop just before I begin, 'cause I've got you under my skin. Oh, I feel good under my skin.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome. As you can see, my background is changed. We relocated this weekend, Tobers and me, and well, it's a whole lot bigger. Let's see. You can see the bed in the background. I've got a couple of nice sized windows. I got a full-size refrigerator over here. I've got a couch. I'm going to move the coffee table in front of the couch, I think. So we'll see. Yeah, there's Tober's steps. So, anyway, pardon the clutter on the dresser. I'm still working all that out today. When I was getting in the car to leave yesterday morning, I'm going to have to do all of my laundry, or my hanging laundry anyway, because I had my hanging laundry in the car, and I was about to get in the car when I dropped the full unopened Coke in my hand and it exploded. So now I have to do my laundry. Yay. So I want to thank everybody for coming by this morning. I am stuck in a rut with the song. I know. And now that I am somewhere with very reliable internet access, I'll be able to go over some of my old stuff more efficiently to get some stuff for AC, because he's working on one for me. That being said, I'll never stop using that song, and I'll never stop using that singer. Just saying. You come here for the change of pace. You don't come here because I'm like the shit show. You come here because I'm not. Right? I'd hope so. Not that you don't like the shit show. I love the shit show. But still. So let's see. First up is Pat S. Yo. Hello, Pat S. And good morning, Hustle. And we are having a very good weekend. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. Now that now that I've showed everybody my new place, I'm turning off the lights so things will be dimmer. I like a lot more subdued lighting. My eyesight. So let's go on to Welle, Hobo Ralph. Good morning. And yes, I will continue to keep breathing. And as I go through this first year, I will probably continue to call it breathing, because the night I realized that my husband would never live to see another sunrise, the only thing that I could think was I couldn't breathe. Good morning, bedtime clown. How are you today? And LG, my meme. Good morning. Lawyer JP, how are you? And we're going to start getting the stuff for the intro. Got to get some Tober's clips too. Got to have Tober's in the intro. It's definitely brighter, I think. I like it. And it's a whole lot bigger. It's easily 3 times the size of my old place now that I really look at it. But, I've got room for everything and then some, which is good. Plus, this is an actual roommate arrangement. It's not just a couple hosting a boarding house. And my son hopefully will eventually be able to come join me. And even though I did not ask for any donations this time around, y'all helped me get here because you helped me back in May and you helped me back in February. And I haven't forgotten. Good morning, Keith Anderson. Hi, Critical Thinking Cap. Yep, you know me. In fact, when I started to sing out loud, my first thought was, oh shit, am I out loud? Is my mic on? Optimistic for the future, definitely. A little less claustrophobic, definitely. Hey, Jamie. Yep, my mama. He did. He adjusted a little better this time, I think. He was a little apprehensive at first, but I kind of got this down now. This is the second time. I had everything packed when my brother and my son came by yesterday morning. And then we had everything loaded up within an hour. And we were on our way. October, of course, was the last thing to be packed. And of course, I got the requisite. In fact, I am going to show y'all a picture of Tober settling in because he found a new cubby hole in which to hide. Sent this to Chicky last night. I think one of the things I'm going to get is some dark wood furniture polish. Because this nightstand, it's a little worn looking, but I can tell it was really expensive when it was purchased because it weighs a ton. It really does. But the nightstand has a single drawer and a shelf underneath. And so the first time I saw Tober's in there, I was like, nah, he's got to have a blanket in there. So I put him one in there. So there he is, hiding in the nightstand. But yes, I think he likes it in here. I think he likes it that it's a little more less claustrophobic. Yes, absolutely. I'm in so much less pain. In fact, the swelling has gone down in my hands and face. The hands were first. and they've gone down in my feet and my knees. I was like, woo. Sup, memes. Yep, he likes it. So once I saw that he liked to sit in there, I put him a little blanket in there. Hey, Jamie. Morning, STL. So let's talk about breathing at 6 months. I think I mentioned a couple of things on my panel. When I was at work, not this past Friday, but I believe the Friday before, and I went out in the hallway, and suddenly I have flooded. I'm flooded with the scent of my husband's old cologne. And of course, scent tends to affect our memories more than anything else. Or at least it does for me anyway. So that was the first. And ever after that, all week, I'd been really preoccupied with thinking about him. And then Tuesday morning, I pulled up to the office, and there's a building across the street. It was an abandoned fast food place. And it's burning to the ground. And of course, this is Texas. There's police chases, car chases, and then there's fires. And everybody's going to watch. And my first thought was, because of all the times, he was with me when he dropped me off at the office, all I could think was, oh my God, that building's burning down. I need to take pictures and send them. And then I stopped short. 6 months later, I'm falling into the old married, happier, version of me. The contentedly loved version of me. Of course, rumor has it from none other than the community incel that no man will ever love me again. Rebel has so decreed, thus it must be so, that no man is ever going to want me ever again. I am permanently and completely on the shelf at 48. Now that I'm widowed, my life is over. Because he's such an authority on that. Yeah. Look, if you think that by now, 6 months later, I haven't had a man make their interest in me known, you're fooling yourself, Rebel. Now, 6 months later, I'm yet to go on any dates or anything like that, or meet anyone or do anything because it's only been 6 months. 6 months is not a long time in the course of life. It's not. 6 months. I'm just now permanently taking off my wedding ring. There were periods of time I didn't wear them because of my hands, but now I've taken them off for good. And whatever happens, happens. But yeah, Rebel, if you think nobody's made their interest in me known, you're fooling yourself. It's just that it's 6 months in. I haven't taken anyone up on that. Like, yeah, I have days where I'm just doing something and I'm automatically in the old mindset, and yeah. This move was a lot less emotional, of course. There was no feeling of having to say goodbye and strip away and let it go. And of course, it went a whole lot faster and it was a whole lot less expensive. Anyway, the day it happened, it was pretty hard. Hassel, I'm not going to lie. You better talk to Chicky about that one, Hobo Ralph. Texas for the win, bedtime clown. Car chases and fires. Bars. Got to say it right. Anyway, bird. That was not a dry beg, sir. So, but yeah, just breathing 6 months in, I still have days where I fall into the old frame of mind. But Tuesday morning when I drove up to the office, my first thought was, oh my gosh, I got to text Mike. And I haven't even deleted his phone number, even though I had it disconnected right afterwards. Still haven't even deleted his phone number yet. But thank you, Richard Cheese. But yeah, Tobers likes it here. He likes curling up on the bed, and he was very content. His sense of unease kind of went away slowly, and he is even curious about the rest of the downstairs in a way that he was not about the other place. I think the presence of the very sweet but very gigantic bloodhound in the room next to me put him off. That's just my opinion. Oh, I'm downstairs, Hustle, because this is the garage studio. Although here I get the total garage. I'm excited. Now, I don't have this computer hooked up yet. I've got a splitter, but I got to get a couple of things for it. Topers for president. But yeah, when I was at the other place, there was a bloodhound in the room next to me. Now, this dog was so sweet, but this dog was bigger than me and weighed more than me and the whole 9 yards. Anyway, so I think the scent of that dog kind of put him off. It's like he knew that there was something very large in the room next to him. But here he seems to be a lot more curious and at ease. Anyway, the move it went pretty smoothly. One little bobble on my part, but my landlord has impressed me so far in that he has handled everything in pretty short order. I think I had a boomer technology error yesterday. Electronic locks for you. Yeah, I know that's a Liz thing. So anyways, but yeah, I've got an Ethernet port. So I'm going to have wired internet access, which really makes me happy because the internet at my old place was, well, as you figured out last Sunday, unreliable at best. Unreliable at best. In fact, on several occasions, I had to go into the office, which did not make me happy at all. But 6 months in, still breathing, because that's basically what it's been this year. It's been all about breathing. So I'm going to drop my link for anybody that wants to come up, have a chat. Yeah, here?
Yep, I am. Sorry. Oh, your new place looks so nice and big and spacious, and you look so happy when you cammed up that I know it's only been 6 months, but you're definitely moving in the right direction, girl, and it's wonderful to see.
Yeah, I'm one step closer to having my son back with me under the same roof.
Hmm. And you got on the medicinal marijuana, which is just making you healthier to be able to make all this progress physically.
You know, it's, I was able to go all day yesterday until 11 o'clock at night.
Nice. That's pretty good for you.
Yeah, that was very
Without
good. I,
without a nap.
well, I was very motivated.
Okay.
You know, I still have some stuff I got to do, some straightening, some organizing. I'm still a little OCD. Uh, but yeah,
Mhm. That's good. I mean, it's the weekend. Let's see how you do working your 8 or 10 hour shift, whatever you do during the weekdays, and how you're feeling at the end of that. And hopefully
the
each day
great
is
thing
different.
is that I'm at home tomorrow, so I get to ease into it.
I was going to ask you, when you work at home, do you even get dressed
I,
sometimes?
you know what? It really, it is just my habit to put clothes on in the morning
Hmm.
anyway, and it's it's because that's part of mental wellness, self-care.
Uh huh.
If you just stay in your pajamas day after day after day after day, it'll eventually have an effect on your frame of mind, especially if you're somebody who was used to getting up and taking a shower and putting on clothes and fixing up the way I was before.
Right. Yep. Good to stay in the routine.
So, I don't fix up. I
Mhm.
take a shower, put on some clothes, that's it. But I do put on some clothes.
I found in the winter time, if it's snowing on the ground for some reason when I get up for work, I will stay in my pajamas. I don't know why that snow on the ground makes me think that I need to just hang out in my PJs all day, but I will.
But yeah, I've got room for everything in here.
Yeah, lots of room. And was that a water heater behind you?
Yeah, there's
You know,
also an electric massage chair that they're going to take out, but they have to take the arms off of it. So they got to get them download the manual for it so they can take the arms off the chair.
well, at first I thought it was some type of really cool decoration. And I'm like, what does she got there? It's really neat. I think I need one of those. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I think I got one of those. It's just, it's just not out
Yeah, there
out in
is.
the present. But you could do so much with that if you wanted to. Like, I don't know, magnets.
Well, yeah, I've only really kind of half noticed it. I'm just so less, it's so less like living in a tiny house.
But I actually thought it was some type of artwork or whatever at first, and that's why I kind of focused on it, seeing what it was and how cool it was. And I'm like, oh well, shit, that's just a water heater. But how neat that it looks like art or something that you intentionally put there. To me, it did. But it's one big room, like a studio, you said, and then you've got a full size refrigerator, a microwave, and then hot plates. Or
Yeah,
Yep, I've had a place like that in the past, and where I cooked
I
on old
really
hot
did.
plates.
I have this really neat little saucepan that it's electric and it doesn't get hot on the sides or bottom. So you can just put it on any table
Yep,
and use it.
yep, and perfect size for you. For
Right.
one, yep. Or
And
even like the crock pots, you can, you know, do your meals with that real easy when you're working from home, or even when you go to work if you have one of the timers on them.
yes,
Yep, so you're doing pretty darn good. And then they've got space for if your son wanted his own room, they had a place for him too.
yes,
That's awesome.
yes. So I just,
And
um, Optimistic.
Yep. It's just great to see people from the YouTube community that, needed a hand up, received it, and look at you. You are well on your way up, and now you are able to give a hand up to the next guy.
As long as it's not Rebel City Grifter.
I know, because well over a year ago, this wonderful woman from YouTube named Liz started a Defund Connie, and we all just followed it. Ice out Connie.
It just, he was chastising me, but you use that marijuana, Elizabeth K. It's like, well, it's Texas. It's not called marijuana. It's called THCA flower. Let's get it right. Hemp-derived THCA flower. That's the same thing you sell in your dispensaries in Massachusetts, but it is called something different here for legal purposes.
Mm-hmm. And if you can't afford it, I doubt you're going to go online and grift for it.
I've never once asked for it. Mm-hmm. And I've never once diverted money that was given to me for other things. Although I did go out and buy myself a blunt after I got a donation last weekend. I just thought whoever donated should know. Because the note said, have one on me. And since they know I do not drink, there you are.
I would say you could have one of whatever you wanted on them if they didn't specify. So
yeah, I guess so. I guess if I'd wanted to have a beer, I could.
Yep. Are you getting the entire blunt down in one sitting, or is that kind of a couple sittings?
I could, but I feel like that's pretty wasteful.
I never could. And if they still come in the plastic tubes where you squeeze in, it pops it open. Once I was done smoking it, I just put it right in there without even putting it out. I just put it right back in there, shut the lid, and it's, it suffocated itself out. So I just felt like I wasn't really wasting as much as if you tried to knock that cherry off. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But that's how I always do it. Do they still come in the individual plastic tubes?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Tubes. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They sure put a lot of money in their packaging, but hey, whatever.
Weed packaging is notorious for being wasteful.
Yep. Those little jars, if you know what I'm talking about. I was talking to a gal one time who makes her own candles, and she says the jars work perfect for making her own candles. I thought, well, at least she's recycling them. That's a good thing. So, but I was wondering why we hadn't seen much of you or heard much of you this past week, but now I know you was moving and just moving forward.
Yes, I was moving. Plus after Monday, I was so aggravated with the shoddy internet access in my old place that I stayed at the office the rest of the week.
And you said you didn't have any problem with the Microsoft outage on Friday. You got to work and your office was up and running?
Our office, it did not affect our electronic health record system. Mm-hmm. However, there were intervals during the day that the major health insurance portals were affected by it. Yep. And we also had some other applications that we use that the practice uses. I don't use, but the practice uses that were affected by it. Now, that being said, my ability to do my job was pretty much, I didn't really have any problems.
Well, my company was greatly affected by it with hundreds of people not able to work all day long. Wow. So, and they, my manager said, we'll be paid for the time we were off the phone. And I'm like, I don't know why, but okay, I'll take it. I don't know why my company would pay me if Microsoft couldn't let us do our jobs, but because they chose Microsoft, is that why?
And because it wasn't a you thing.
I hope so, because I had already had 44 hours of overtime, and Friday was 11 hours. So
it's also like if the practice I work for decides to close down operations, I am paid.
Yep.
If for some reason I live in an area out of town where it is too hard for me to get to the office, of course, my job, I wouldn't have to come in. I would just stay home.
Yeah.
But if I had to come to the office, if I said I can't get out there because they didn't close down to cease operations, I would have to use my PTO.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because then that would be a me thing.
Well, I was expected to continue to try all day long. I even had to take screenshots a few times and send them in and be available on my phone. So it wasn't that I was free to go do whatever I wanted. And that was kind of my, like, I'm going to let you pay me because I wasn't free to do what I wanted. I want that money. Otherwise, I'm going to have a problem with you making me sit here all day waiting and trying. We'll see. It's happened before where they said you get paid and then, oh, well, we'll only pay you this much. So, but we'll see. But they are making up for it today. Any overtime today gets an extra $6 an hour. So I'm like, okay, I'll take some of that.
I don't know, because the rest of me is pretty damn small.
Well, not that rack. I see you got a good size rack on you for a little itty bitty thing. Don't cover it up. Be proud, girl.
Jesus. Where's Tobers?
Wait till she gets Tobers in her arms for her to go away. You'll really see how small she looks because Tober's like half the size of her.
It's all right. Tober.
Good point, Willie, on Falcon being a motherfucking bud. Speaking of bird, I see he's going live soon. In fact, he might already be live.
Here he is, Tobers.
Did you pull him out of the nightstand?
No, he had gone under the bed.
Under the bed?
Yeah.
That really means do not disturb, doesn't it?
Oh, well, he's not protesting too much.
He knows he's got to make his camera. What presence?
Well, people have been misled.
The size of a watermelon with curves. Oh, look at Tobers. He's so comfortable right now in your arms.
Oh, sweet boy. Meow.
Is Pat S a tyrant mod? But he's not a mod in here, is he?
Yeah, Virgo Way copy. Rumors of my size have been greatly exaggerated.
Mine too, and I like it. In fact, I even promoted that I was 330 pounds the other day.
In fact, Rebel was in a poly server telling me how hideously ugly and unattractive that I am.
Hideous.
Yeah.
As the hideous, unattractive Rebel is speaking.
Yeah. And
I thought you were just some old lady. She is.
Well, I am an older woman, well into middle age. I'm 48 years old.
Oh, that's not middle age. That's the prime of your life, girl. You need a man ASAP to take care of it. Yeah, Rebel calls everybody old ladies. Some of us are, some of us aren't. Some of us are even dudes, but he won't admit that. What you
So
got? Your sativa?
no, 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 no. This is nicotine. You know, they
Oh,
come
okay.
with little screens on them now. These little
What's this?
nicotine vapes.
What's the screens do?
It tells me how much power is in it, how much liquid is in it. And it has this little snowflake on it to tell me that it's a menthol flavor.
Oh shit! I gotta get off this. I forgot I'm working in 15 minutes, making that $6 an hour extra. All right. Well, if you're still live when I get off, I'll hop up. But otherwise, have a great day. All right.
You too, Hustle. Thanks
And
for coming by.
keep pissing off Connie without even trying to piss him off. he's a snowflake.
I did cave and make a community post,
Oh,
mostly because it had been such a red letter Connie day. Yes.
he was starving for attention yesterday and money.
He was starving for donos and attention yesterday, and I was like, all right, let's give him a little taste of attention.
He got it all right on several channels, I noticed. All right, you guys have a good day. Chat. Nice seeing you and talking to you. Everybody be well. Bye. Bye, Liz.
Bye. So one of these days, anyway, but yeah. So apparently I've got him triggered. Hobo Ralph said I had him triggered, and Hustle says I've got him triggered. Well, I'm sorry. I have a hard time with Rebel's fixation on smoking weed after just coming off not smoking it for 2 months. And yes, I realize that it does help me medically, but when it came time to make a decision because I needed a place to live, I had to make the adult choice and put the bowl down. And here Rebel is pretty much days from being homeless again. And he, who sort of knows what it's like to be homeless, because let's face facts. They had a car. They had a lot of donations and spent them on extended stay hotels. So they didn't stay in a homeless shelter. So their stint as homeless was kind of anesthetized, if you ask me. He's days from being homeless. And all he can think of is getting money to buy weed. That's literally all he can think of. I just cannot feel sorry for somebody whose priorities are so jacked that they're unable to make sacrifices. even temporarily. I that's just I those just totally jacked priorities. Nicolina wasn't wrong when she said you were in a major need of a major life solution. She wasn't wrong. But instead of realizing that the reaction to you, Rebel, is a universal one, a very universal reaction, that in the end, no one cares about your story. No one cares about your reasons. No one cares about your excuses for continuing to live the way you do. They don't care. And part of your rage stems from the fact that your ability to live above your means has been stripped away. Absolutely. And somehow you think that you are too good to go to more humble circumstances. And I've got news for you. You're not. Nobody is. No one. Here I am in my garage studio where I'm safe and comfortable. But it's an alternative living arrangement. A little less expensive than paying for my own apartment. Prester John, I don't really know. I don't know the details, but he's already voiced that he has a hearing already. I'm not sure. One of the really disturbing things is that he has been contacting this community action organization called City Life, because I think that's what it is. But yes, it's a community action group based out of Boston. And this community action group, well, they're probably filling his head with how he can stay in his place. So it looks like City Life helps bed bugs stay where they don't belong. The story is that the property was sold and the new owners do not accept Section 8 vouchers. And of course, they are not obligated to renew the lease if they don't accept Section 8 vouchers. And that's the thing, he doesn't. There is no law on the books that compels a property management company to accept Section 8 vouchers because someone is disabled. Either they have a license for it or they don't. The company that purchased the property does not. And they don't intend to acquire one. And absolutely, the new owner, they get to set the rules of the property. Absolutely. And now he has gone to this community action group thinking that they're going to be able to dick with long established law on the books. Yeah. There's a reason why. That's apparently the story. And he didn't like it one bit when I told him he needed to suck it up. And of course, by virtue of going to someplace like City Life, he's automatically thumbing his nose at what I said, which I expect. It's Rebel. He only listens to dumbasses, and he doesn't ever listen to somebody with some life experience that is trying to give them some advice that they would give somebody that they don't hold in contempt the way I do you. I'm trying to talk to you, trying to offer you the same advice I would a friend. But I didn't expect any better from you. I didn't expect intelligent from you. I didn't expect realistic from you. And I definitely didn't expect adult and responsible from you. I've learned to stop expecting that at all on any level. So you can say whatever you want about me and the fact that my husband passed away. You can tell me how glad you are that I lost my husband. Go ahead. But I don't think that makes you feel any better. You're still miserable. Because your little diatribe about me being miserable, that was projection. And I never would. I don't think I want to know at this point. I can't help him. Nobody can. I think I would be very disturbed about his real backstory. Because as I've pointed out to him on more than one occasion, his life as a fuck up started long before YouTube and long before Facebook. As Brett would say, he was a house mama. So, but he can say whatever he wants about me, about my marriage, about my late husband, and what have ya. Oh, hold up just a second. I don't know how that happened. I am looking for you in the block section. Hmm. I'm looking and I'm looking and looking and looking. Banks, I sent you a DM trying to look for your @ handle. Okay. I guess you can come back when, I guess you can message me when I have no idea why you're blocked. I'm looking in here and I cannot figure it out. Let's see. Sorry, I'm so quiet. Hold on, Miss Tramadam. Let me scroll down and make sure you and I are friends on Discord. There, you should be able to message me now, Miss Tramadam. But yeah, I guess I can just clear my block list and start over. All right, I have cleared my bot block list in YouTube Studio. Thank you, Miss Dramatome. But yeah, I cleared the block list. It wasn't very big. I'm not somebody that goes crazy blocking people. And shut up, El Sancho. You weren't even on it, asshole. Fuck you. I'm here in my shirt sleeves, and now it's a little cold. That's another great thing. This has its own independent central AC with digital thermostat. I like it. Yeah, whatever, El Sancho. Yeah, he got really nasty with me and Polly's server yesterday. Apparently, he told me he was glad my husband passed away and so on. I've said some pretty nasty, nasty things to him. Some of which I meant, some of which I really didn't. But he's bitter and angry and miserable. Yes, Prester John, he said that. You know, the difference between what I said back in January is my husband had not even been passed away 2 weeks. I was extremely raw and emotionally compromised. And I told you later on, I didn't really mean it. But, you know, that's the difference between me and you. In fact, I was sincere in not meaning it to the point that I didn't take part in Brett's festivities last weekend because A, it would be in very poor taste. And I wanted to demonstrate to you that I did not mean what I said about your mother. But that's just me. But I managed to get all the way under his skin. It's all right. Prester John, Rebel is somebody who dreams of a world where his being on the same level as everyone else is accomplished by everyone else having less and falling to misfortune. His being on the level as everyone else is not driven by him working to be more so he can have more. No, he's still wet begging. That stuff is so cute. It really is cute. Pat, she was being facetious, and I do not have a positive history with little fungus, as you well know. Oh, he hit his stream. I guess somebody must have felt sorry for him. That mean old lady, Elizabeth Kay. Wow. Connie, the difference between me now and me a year ago is a year ago, I cared whether you got donations. A year ago, I actually wanted to see you do better and have better because you were working towards something better. I no longer care. So, whenever you get a donation, ultimately, in the end, it hurts you. You don't see it, you don't realize it. You have been raised from the cradle to always have your hand extended. And so, therefore, that truth escapes you. It eludes you completely, Rebel. So, in the end, you getting donations does you more harm than it does anything else. You don't realize it, but it does. Shut up, El Sancho. His choice to contact an organization like City Life is indicative of his refusal to accept reality and all other things as well. Oh no. Apparently Jesus Cow pulled the ultimate troll when he bought it. I don't have any proof of that, but we'll go with it. No, we really won't. I don't know anything about who bought the building. Because apparently he showed some sort of letter. Richard Cheese has the evidence on that. A notice to quit, I think was what it was called. And apparently, the reasoning is the property has been purchased by new owners, and these owners do not have, nor do they intend to acquire a Section 8 license. El Sancho, this is old news. You know, Rebel, even if you get that money today, it took you nearly a week of nothing but constant crying 12 hours a day. And every time you do it, you destroy yourself. Tobers, no, 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 baby. Hey, Biff. I've been up early as always. Tobers, no. Oops. Nope. No. I've got this wardrobe I have to put together to hang up my clothes in, and he's pawing at the box. Well, let's see. I would restream the little ferret, but he was pretty silent last night. I mean, he wanted to argue. He wanted to argue with me yesterday. So yesterday, when he made all the comments about my own use of weed, I pointed out to him that he didn't want to be a productive member of society. He said nothing could make him do that unless he wanted to. There's the issue. He doesn't want to. He'll never want to. Which is why I don't get upset or angry when he gets donations anymore. A year ago, that might have been true. But he continues to hurt himself. So let's see. Do we have? Let me drop a link. Kritz, he probably hid that other stream because he said a bunch of shit he doesn't want people to hear or doesn't want me to hear. But he doesn't realize that there's scrapers that get all his shit. We're getting settled into our new place, Biff. So it's going pretty well. But yeah, El Sancho, he's being evicted, and yet he's still obsessed with acquiring weed. So things that could have gone towards moving him and his mother's belongings have been going towards marijuana. So I guess I had him triggered. He's got my name in the title. Fuck Liz K. F Liz K. Wah, wah. What a dumbass. You know, he doesn't realize what he's doing to himself. I don't know how he bears it. The only thing I can determine is that he has lived his entire life with his hand out. He was raised that way from the beginning. And as a result, he doesn't have any conscience about it the way others might. And as a result, he has no conscience about the people he takes money from, not their financial stability, not their feelings, not their anonymity on the internet, not anything. They are pay pigs to him. They are wallets. They are ATMs. They might as well not matter. Even your relationship with your mother, Rebel, is one where you constantly have your hand out. Yeah, I see your face. I know you're listening, motherfucker. Any of you got the little ferret turned in? He's making little hand gestures, like I keep talking. But the fact that you're about to be homeless in a matter of days and all you can think about is getting weed. No adult priorities, Rebel. None. Never. Arrested Development. don't even have a do-rag. What the hell? I was at Walmart yesterday. I'm not going to buy a do-rag, dumbass. Because the internet is forever, Rebel. The internet is forever. He will say anything to try to get money.
Someone go find special needs kid, a special needs adult to come on to my panel so I can make him feel special and get more likes and donos. If you got a nice special needs friend who's of age that you can allow to come over to my panel, just join it for maybe like 10 or 20 minutes so that like it'll look like I'm like being nice to him so that people can treat me a little better. If anyone can do that. Does anyone know anyone that they can refer me to? It could be anyone with special needs. It could be anything. Like if you could have like any kind of issue, just to like come on here and boost some morale. You know,
You dumb little motherfucker. The only thing you wanted to boost was your Cash App, you stupid fuck.
you can chop it up, shoot the shit with me for like just like 10 or 10, 15, 20 minutes. Like not even just like it'll help me to get more donos. What? What? What did I say? What? I'm scouting someone who may or may not have special needs, who can come up here and who I can make feel special, so I can give them hope, so I can give them joy. Then I can get some donuts. Then I can get some donuts.
Dude, you know what? I bet your whole fucking family's proud of you, Rebel. Your whole fucking family. Of course, Ellen might be proud of you. She taught you to leave no stone uncovered, didn't she? Thanks to Biff Thundermuffin for preserving that clip of Rebel for posterity, so we can remind him of how he views those with special needs as just stones to be walked on, whether it's to abuse them or whether it's to get money. They're not people. Not to him. By the way, Rebel, just for the record, even though Bird asked for my Cash App to be posted, it's not because I gave it to him. Anyway. Right. I'm gonna get a message from AC. Yo, Liz, you gotta wear a do-rag on your next stream. So when I was talking to him, he kept making this face. When I told him I could see you,
Man, these people got me wilding. These folks, these ladies got me acting a fool.
as long as you acknowledge it, Red.
Listen, this ain't the way I'm gonna hit you.
Oh,
But I gotta get missing. You ain't gotta kick me out. I'll get out my own. To talk to shorty, you ain't. You can't do what you done. Can't handle the.
holy bejesus.
Oh.
Yeah, none of that. Don't quit your. Well, no, you don't have a job. Never
I
mind.
need some donations for some pot. It's not a joke. This is serious. I need $45 for some freaking weed, y'all. Like, this isn't a joke. I'm serious. I'm in need of help. I'm in need of help to smoke.
This is serious, y'all. Sugar Crits, come on, get your purse, girl. It's not a joke. Hey, Wendy-O. You know, funny, he never begs for money for things he actually needs. Yeah, Prester John, if he were asking for money for a sandwich, somebody might give him money for a sandwich. Problem is, he's never asking for money for a sandwich. And on the rare occasions that he does ask for like money to order a pizza or something, people are jaded because of all the times he said he's needed money for something and gone to buy weed instead. It's just naturally jaded them. Yeah, him and his mom are going to be wondering about how they're going to pay for extended stay hotels. Or maybe not. Maybe when it comes right down to it, if Rebel has a choice between sleeping on a park bench and not having weed, he'd rather sleep on the park bench. He strikes me as that pathetic kind of loser. Prester John, he has made contact with a community action group called City Life in City Life Boston. And they are an organization that is dedicated to help people like Rebel and his mother squat. But I don't have that kind of confidence in him that you do. I think that given a choice between never smoking again and uh, being assured that his mother and him will never be homeless again, I think I know what his choice would be. I agree.
Guys, I like to ask for money for a sandwich as well.
Ha!
So, y'all, I'm also going to ask for some donations for a sandwich. On top of the weed that I'm asking for, money that I'm asking for. So I'm probably going to need like $55 more. I'm not going to lie with y'all, so that I also can afford a said sandwich. Look, it's for survival reasons. I need the sandwich for my health and to survive. Unfortunately, the sandwich costs like, I don't know, $25 or $30. So like if someone can help me out with that sandwich, like I'd highly appreciate that. That would be great.
Of course he is. Of course he's listening. He was making faces at the things I was saying.
Also, I would rather sleep on a park bench than to not receive marijuana. If I was out of weed, if I was out of marijuana, the first thing I'd do, go to Boston Common and sleep on a park bench. That was my first thing that I thought of when I ran out of weed was, damn, son, I have to go hang out and sleep on a park bench. That's a priority, right? Look, guys, you know, that's more important. I need to sleep on a bench.
That's not what I said, Rebel, but nice try. Oh man, what a lazy meme. I'm sure y'all have food in the house, Rebel. Sure you do.
Man, this is some good stuff. Can't wait till I send that to City Life so that they can see Liz K shitting on them. And I'm sure they're going to say, damn, man, our organization is shit for helping people to stay in their homes. We might as well listen to this fucking white bitch, you know, telling us that we just help people squat. You know, I'm sure City Life, when they hear you say that, Liz K, they're going to say, wow, what a good woman. You know, what a great woman that is, discriminating against the homeless and the poor and shit. I'm sure, Liz K, that you have a bright future ahead of you. You're going to get a lot of publicity, a lot of public attention, and I will bring it your way. A lot of people will know who you are. They'll know what you do. They'll know that you discriminate against the homeless, against the poor, and that will be used against you. You won't be able to do anything. You try to find a job, they won't let you get a job. You try to do anything, Liz K, it's going to fuck up your entire life.
Wanking again.
You can't just get away in this day and age with doing that sort of shit without it coming back to bite you. Just saying.
You are wanking.
You know, either way, no matter what you say, Liz K, it's going to come back to bite you. We live in a day and age where we have to be proper. We have to follow the rules of society. And you can't do that. You don't have the ability to follow the rules. Therefore, you're going to have people tell you exactly what it is you need to do.
More
And if you can't do that,
projection.
guess what, Liz K?
You're the one who doesn't
fucked
follow
up.
the rules of
You done
society.
fucked up bad, Liz. You don't see me out here discriminating against any class that's lower than me. You know why? Because that could be used against me, motherfucker. I might call you a bitch. I might call you a fucktard. I might call you a shit fuck, but you don't see me discriminating against the homeless. You don't see me discriminating against the poor. You don't see me discriminating
I
against
don't
people that have less than me.
discriminate
That's the difference
against
between me and
people
you,
who
you
have
fucking
less
bitch.
than me.
So when I send what you just said to City Life so that they can hear what you think about them, take note of this. Take note that you
You're
are a
gonna
fucking monster. And that is exactly what people will think about you in the public. Just because you're saying this shit doesn't mean that eventually it won't be put in the public eye. Does not mean that you will not be self-centered and people will not come and test you for your
They're going to
view.
care.
Because people do have a problem with it, Liz. Not everything is about you.
No, and not everything is about you scoring drugs, Rebel. It's not.
It's interesting how she'll spend all these hours, you know, talking about me and not even prove any point, not even get to any point, you know, stalling her stream, you know, barely even able to keep up with her own fucking stream. She didn't even put it together. She didn't even have a narrative ready. She just kind of just went live and just said, you know what? I'm just going to fucking complain about Connie. I'm going to complain about any little fucking thing I can think of. And then when I'm stalling and I can't think of anything else to say, I'm just going to think of something else to say. Right? But you're not really doing anything though, Liz. Like, you're a fucking idiot. All right? That's really all it comes down to. And, you know, for these people who support you, like, I don't give a fuck. They're a loser. You know, like Polly Crispy's another one. You know, hey, Polly, yeah, okay, you wanted to say something in your Discord server, right? I'm not recording your Discord server, Polly. I don't give a fuck. But I think you're a fucking loser. No offense. I'm just saying. You'll take up for these fucking people like Liz K before you'd ever take up for me. You started this shit with the family attacking and stuff. You allowed people to use my family's images first before anybody on your streams, on your fucking panel. You never took accountability for that. You got Liz K's back, but you don't got mine. You're a fucking pussy. You're an e-begging fat fucking piece of shit. I wish you left. I wish you deleted your Discord server. I wish that you deleted your fucking channel, and I wish you would disappear. That is what I wish, Polly. I hate your fucking guts. I hate the way you talk. I hate everything about you. I hate fucking Blue and Butterfly, your fucking girlfriend, Fairy Goddess. I swear to God. That's no joke. I hate you. I fucking hate you, bro. I hate your fucking guts. I hate you just as much as I hate Brett, you motherfucker. And you know why the fuck. I hate you as much as Andrew. I hate you as much as Liberty Bird. I think you're a griffing fucking piece of shit. You're probably a terrible father to your child. You're a fucktard. You're a fucking piece of shit, Polly Crispy. Because I know you're behind this fucking donation fucking lacking of, I know you're getting through to people's head. I know you're talking shit, you fat motherfucker. While you fucking grift all day. What is it, 90 people in your Discord server? How many people do you have to grift off of now, you motherfucker? Is that enough? Well, you and Liz K talk shit about me getting donations, you fat fucking piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit.
I got you.
No, I don't got any issues with the rest of y'all. Y'all are cool. You guys are cool. Polly Crispy's a pussy. I'm just gonna say it straight up. You guys might like him. I think he's a fucking bitch. Private call with him asking me if I want to see Shelly's tits. No, I don't want to see her boobs. You fucking weirdo. Asking me for Ruth's fucking private photos, you fucking nasty motherfucker. Trying to send me fucking Steph's fucking nudes, you fucking weirdo. You fucking idiot. But these people are gonna donate money to you, you fucking piece of shit.
Oh, wow.
Hey, everybody, come into voice chat. Come into VC. How about fuck you? How about fuck you, you fucking pussy? Oh, wow. Yeah, look, it's Lady Di over there. Yeah, I knew you supported that bitch, Lady Di. It's no fucking wonder. You'll let fucking Abe try to grift off of you all fucking day long. And Abe pretended to support my ass. But you don't want to come over here and support me. You want to support that fucking cunt. Oh, okay. Got you. Y'all white people stick together, don't you? You old fucking white trash really do stick together, don't you?
Wow. Just wow.
Abe, you fucking piece of shit. I have your docs information to put all over my fucking screen, you motherfucker. You want to do me dirty after I had your back before all these fucking pieces of shit. You want to do me dirty? You want to send people over there? You want to fucking talk to Tonic? You want to talk to Andrew? You want to talk to Bird? You want to be cool with them motherfuckers? I got all your fucking docs information, you fake cop piece of shit. You think it's bad with that community? Wait till I come after your fucking ass.
So triggered.
Allowing people to say my fucking mom's name in your fucking server. Fuck your server.
Wait, are you saying that look, I think his life sucks enough without people going to those kind of extremes on his ass. I really do. He's miserable. The donations do not help him.
Fuck you, Polly Crispy. You brought this bitch into this. One of the first streams that Liz K did, and you were up there agreeing with her, saying I'm a fucking beggar, lying to these people, telling them that I got a job just so people wouldn't donate, you fucking piece of shit.
I don't think
and you sat there with Katie.
On my paddle.
You promoted her bitch ass. But these people still fucking love you. They still want to fucking give you a hug, you fat motherfucker. I do not know why. But I know you're a dirty piece of shit. I know you're trying to tell people behind the scenes not to donate to me and shit. You greedy motherfucker. You make sure to tell all these gatekeepers in the community with money, do not donate to me, right? Type of shit. Right, Polly? I damn well know you're part of whatever Liz K is saying about me. You're connected to it, you motherfucker. You were just in BC with her earlier.
That's hilarious.
You were just talking about this shit with her earlier. You love Liz K. You're a fucking fat fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he'll go live later and grift and do the same shit I'm doing. And people will just sit there and justify it, hang out in his chat and act like they don't know. That's funny. Yeah, and then Paulie will go live, grift a bit with Silver Diamond, pretend he's creating content, but that's okay for him to get money, just not me. You know, as long as we don't know what Paulie's spending his money on, it's all good. If I tell you guys straight up when I'm going to spend my money on, that's a fucking problem, right? You guys are stupid.
Paulie being somebody who gets buku donos.
Oh, and Liz K, I'm going to strike your channel. I'm going to strike your channel. I'm going to strike it for you stealing my audio from my content. Just so you understand, your stream is going to be taken down. It will be your stream is going to be taken down, Liz K. I'm just telling you right now.
Yeah. Go ahead. I get a freebie. You're just a butthurt little snowflake loser who won't listen to people with more life experience and wisdom than you.
Oh, go ahead. You know, guys, go ahead and donate your money to this fucking nasty bitch.
No.
You know, go and promote the Shed Show community producing crew. I mean, you guys think this shit's so important for Liz K to prove her fucking point that I'm such a fucking loser. Go ahead. All right. Like, you guys are fucking pathetic if you really think I give a fuck what you say.
Rebel, if your priorities
Stand by her.
aren't fucked up,
Please do.
What are you?
Let me get rid of you excess weight. You know, you people just take up space, a lot of you, right? Like, you're going to blindly listen to this bitch no matter what the fuck I say. So go. All right? Promote them. Promote the Shed Show. Pretend you guys are doing something good. Pretend you guys are doing something better than everybody else. Pretend that you actually have a community that people give a fuck about. Go ahead. Go the fuck ahead. Act like I fucking give a shit. I would not want to be around those losers even if they did pay me. So there is that.
Little snowflake. Poor little baby. Now you know why Under My Skin was the choice for opening music, because I'm thoroughly all the way under this little fucker's skin today. So I've been live 2 hours. Let's see. In the end, Rebel, it's you that's bitter and angry, not me. Rebel, this, I, you might receive those donations today. I don't know. I don't really care. A year ago I did, but I don't any longer. Not really. Because every single dollar you get hurts you. Why do you think I took my Cash App down, Rebel? Because I just didn't feel like it would be good for me mentally or financially to continue to use my community as a crutch, especially after I didn't have to anymore. I guess it's probably the difference in our upbringing, Rebel. See, I wasn't raised to have my hand out all the time. You were born a welfare baby. And so it is how you were raised. And I guess that's how you can look at yourself in the mirror after screaming and threatening and harassing people into trying to make them give you money. And in the end, that's why I trigger you so much, was because when it was all said and done and I had received my hand up, I put my hand out and said, no more. Rebel, you'll have a hard time making a stick. You're going to have a very hard time making a strike stick. Because what I was doing was absolutely the definition of fair use. So anyway, I am going to get off for now. Wanted to thank everybody for coming by to my live stream. Thank you so much for coming by, stopping by the chat. And thanks to Hassel for coming up on my panel today. Rebel, I just thought you should know, for the record, even though Bird asked for my Cash App to be put out, I did not receive any donations during my live stream today. And do you know what? That's fine. See, that's what makes all of us other channel owners different from you. Even though we have even though we might not receive donations during a live stream, that's fine. Perfectly fine. I have to be able to look at myself in the mirror. And this is why we warn them. Because that is who you are. The money that you think you're entitled to is the reason you show us who you really are on such a regular basis. Instead of dreaming of a world where you have more because you've worked more to get more and earn more, you instead dream of a world where everybody else has less because they've fallen upon misfortune. And I think that aspect of your character makes me angrier than any other thing about you, even your entitlement. You don't try to think of yourself as being more. Only everybody else is being less. And that's sad. So I am going to move onwards and upwards for the afternoon. Thank you to everybody who stopped by. And have a wonderful Sunday. Look to your relatives and tell them how much they mean to you. You never know when you're going to be watching a building burn to the ground and wish you could just send them a picture. See everybody on the tubes.